Hi guys, Neil Newman, ASD Big Money. In our last podcast, we discussed the 4 categories of employees that we use at the Academy of Self-Defense to classify everyone who works for us, regardless of what their specific role and responsibility is in the company. And once again, very quickly, we have business builders, folks who help our business, always give us more than we ask for, help us increase revenues, cut costs, build brand, build goodwill. Folks you want to keep an eye on and promote right up the ladder of your company. We have stabilizers, business stabilizers, folks who always come in and do a top-notch job for you, whatever their responsibility is. They don't give you a lot of extra. It may be a time limitation. It might be, it's just not them. But when they're on the job, they are on point. They are helping you build brand. They're establishing goodwill, great customer service. Their skill sets are excellent, regardless of what their role is. Then we have our negative category of business detractors, folks who slip and start heading downwards. Might be a myriad of different things. Okay, it could be showing up late consistently. It could be rudeness to customers. It could be poor customer service. It could be bringing a bad day to the workplace. It's a number of things, but it's things that you sense or you hear in the conversation, the social conversation of your company, whether from fellow employees or from the customers themselves, that someone is creating problems for you and might be driving business out the door. These are folks that go from stabilizers to detractors. And finally, the clear and present dangers. Someone who has committed something heinous or really egregious in your company, a clear violation of corporate strategy or company policy. Someone who has done something beyond the pale. And when you are faced with a clear and present danger, this smells of litigation. It smells of lost revenue, increased costs, and it is a one-way ticket out the door. And when this does happen, you have to deal with it resolutely, with determination and promptly, and expel these folks from your company. So I wanted to do a podcast on how do you terminate an employee, but before I do that, I want to discuss the 2 big things I look for when I'm hiring folks, and it's intellect and integrity. If you can find that combination, you're in pretty darn good shape. My father, who was a consummate genius as a businessman, harped on this continually to me. Integrity and intelligence. Okay, and you need them both together. If you get intelligence without integrity, there's someone who's potentially dangerous. If you get someone who's loaded with integrity but is just not on the ball, they will cause you problems with a smile on their faces. But if you can find that combo of integrity and intelligence, this is the ultimate description of a great employee. Someone who's potentially going to go up to that business builder level. Because if they've got intelligence and integrity, you got a solid business stabilizer there for good. And you have someone who, if that intelligence level is also incorporated with creativity and just that work drive, you got someone who can really help your business. So let's look for smarts and high levels of integrity. People who have great ethics and great morals. People who are good family folks, live by the rules, who really give a darn about doing the right thing. So guys, before I talk about termination, which will be my next podcast, it's Friday and I want to end the week on a positive, powerful note. Let's look for those business stabilizers, those business builders, all wrapped in the handkerchief, in the scarf, in the packaging of integrity and intelligence. And when we do that, we can't go wrong. Neil Newman, ASD Big Money. Watch out for my next podcast on termination. I've had a lot of experience with it. It's going to be great. Bye-bye.